Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, please press that like and subscribe button below. Long time no see. I know it's been a while since I posted my intro video, but unfortunately life definitely gets in the way. But for those who actually asked me when I was going to post another video, shout out to you guys for even remembering me in the first place. I definitely appreciate your support. So anyway, this is going to be about, okay, so, I just have something that I want to get out right now, okay? So, can someone please explain to me what it is about, like, these relationships nowadays? Like, why is it that, like, it's just so hard? Like, just so hard. And I feel like one of the biggest problems nowadays is that, like, people just feel like people don't require, like, any sort of courtesy or explanation or anything for that matter. Like, I feel like people have, like, the least bit of respect for people, that even if you guys go on a date that wasn't the greatest, they just feel like they just don't need to say anything to you. I mean, for me, I watch movies from back in the days, you know, these type of movies. Where, like, love was just so, like, it was just on such a grander scale. Like, when you really like someone, you actually put effort into it, and if not, like, you kind of just tell them, you know, look, like, I'm not into you. So what I'm talking about more specifically is, I went on a date the other day. Well, actually, rewind. Okay, so I met this guy on Tinder a few years ago, and we exchanged, like, Instagram or whatever, and we didn't meet around that time. So we were on each other's Instagram for a couple years or whatever, and I started posting those pictures. I started posting pictures, okay? And you know when you post pictures and you know you looking like a snack, people be DMing you and you're like, hey, like, did you not see me on your list like 20 years ago? But okay, cool. So anyways, like, we got into conversation, we exchanged numbers or whatever, and then we finally agreed to meet up. So given the circumstances of that day, we met up pretty late, and we basically just grabbed a coffee and just sat in the car and chilled or whatever. So I have some footage about this date. I'm gonna let you watch this video, and then, you know, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna have a discussion, y'all. We're gonna have a discussion. Hi guys. Okay, anyways, so this is like a quick thing. Okay, so it's 1 a.m. I'm about to go on a first date. I know this is like booty call hours, but I live hella far and my schedule is like basically all over the place. Like, I basically, for the most part, work on weekends. So it's like every time I have days off during the week, people can't usually, I mean, sometimes they can, but like I said, I live far. So like if I communicate with somebody who lives like about 60 kilometers away, it's like, well, on my days off, I don't want to drive all the way down there, or whatever the case may be. And like, I almost feel like it's kind of unfair to drive all the way up here. So I'm kind of just like, well, I try to make things work out in between, like, shifts and such. So anyways, that explains this one something booty call hour date. Yeah, so I'm not gonna bother to get ready with me. Like I said, I came from work, so my face was basically already done, even though it's like, oh, damn, yo, your face looks round, yo, you need to lay off that KFC still. But anyways, so I just added like a neutral lip or whatever, but oh, he's here. Damn, man, I'm still in my house making this video. Shit. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna meet up this guy. I've actually never met him in person before, and you're probably like, damn, meeting this guy at 1 a.m. and you never, you know, that's a stranger and shit. But I mean, I've been on a lot of like online dates and shit like that, and I'm still alive. And not to say like it can never happen, but like, I have my emergency procedures up, so no worries. But yeah, so I'm super excited to meet this one. I don't know why. Sorry if you watch this. But yeah, so that's basically what it is, guys. So I will let you know when I come back. I'm currently driving to just meet him up the street because, you know, because he's still a stranger, can't be giving him the address. You know what I mean? So I meet him up the street. But I'm actually very shocked and pleased though that he actually drove all this way at this time of night. Makes me feel special, you know? Okay, so I'm reaching this destination, y'all. Wish me luck. Hi guys. So I'm back from my date. It is now 4 a.m. So we're a bit together, maybe for 2 hours, so not that that matters. So my date, it went pretty well. The good thing about online dating is that, like, you know, you see their pictures and you're like, okay, yeah, this guy's cute, obviously, you know what I mean? But then when you see them in person, like, sometimes you get that pleasant surprise where you're like, yo, what did I get myself into? Yo, he fine. Yo, he was fine. Oh my goodness. And he had dimples. I was like, oh my god, should I have come out this late? I don't know. No, I'm kidding. But he was really cool, you know, conversation was good. What I really liked about him is that, like, he was well spoken. And for me, like, being well spoken, trust me, that can go on still, you know? I like a good I like a man that can speak well. Like, for me, that's pretty cool. I mean, if you're the type of guy who's just like, yo, B, bro, damn, fam, yo, Joe Blow, whatever, that's cool too. Like, I'm not here to judge. This is a judgment-free zone. But, like, for me, my own personal preference is that, like, I like a guy who speaks well. So, sorry. But yeah, the only thing I guess I would say that maybe I didn't like, and, like, it's not that problem if you watching this, you know, it's not that bad, but he's a smoker. And to be honest, like, guys that smoke, it's like, okay, like, yo, like, everyone has their bad habits, you know what I mean? Like, I have bad habits. I know it's a bad habit to have, but, like, whatever. It's something that I feel like I could put up with should we continue to see each other, you know what I mean? But I mean, comment below if, like, smoking is a definite deal breaker. Like, nah, if a man smokes. And I'm not talking about that ganja, okay? That kush, whatever the code name is now. I'm talking about, like, cigarettes. And if it's not just, like, smoking, like, comment below on something that definitely you're like, nah, I'm not continuing this date if, like, that's what he's doing or saying or whatever. Share your stories. I'm interested, you know. I'll probably do like a question answered video, like, kind of just give you, like, some feedback on whatever you comment below. But yeah, otherwise, like, you know, he was really nice to be around. He said he liked my cheeks, which I think is so strange because I hate my cheeks. But, like, he literally was like, oh yeah, I like your cheeks. And I'm like, hey, but homie, you're rubbing off that contour though. You know, I'm joking. But yeah, everything was cool. So I guess stay tuned if there is a part 2. We'll see. If there's not, then that's so shame. No, but definitely stick around for part 2. Whether it's him again or a different date, whatever. But also don't forget to like and subscribe and to leave comments below of whether or not smoking is a definite turn off no, or if there's any other things that you're like, nah, I'm not having it. All right, I'm about to go to my bed, so yeah, my bed ain't even spread up. Damn, yo, my room is a mess. I'm so ashamed. Anyways, night, guys. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little video there of my date experience, my pre and post date, I guess. So anyways, what I really want to talk about this video. So after that day, I didn't get a text back, okay? So we did have conversation after he left or whatever. He texted me that he got home or whatever. And then after that, the next day, we did have a little bit of conversation. And then I texted him a question. And I didn't get a text back. So, like, for me, it's kind of just like, yo, I'm good with not getting a text back in terms of, like, being rejected. Like, I'm okay with being rejected. We all have, like, we've all been rejected before, you know what I mean? But my thing is, why can't people just communicate? Like, I'm kind of just like that type of person where it's like, hey, yo, like, to be honest, like, you're really nice. Sorry, I see something over there. But anyways, you're really nice and everything, but, like, unfortunately, you're not what I'm looking for. because I feel like that person, like, obviously if you guys manage to meet up, like, you've obviously gotten to that point where you're like, okay, well, you know, let me see how this person is in person, because, you know, if they're cool, we'll take it to the next step. If not, then, you know, you just don't talk to them anymore or whatever. But, like, I feel like if you got to that point, that means that there's some sort of investment in play. And I feel like if you guys go on this date and you're not into each other, then at least let the person know. Because I feel like it's just so, like, immature, just, like, not to respond to somebody's text message, especially if they ask you a question, you know? Like, if you both kind of just fell off, like, you know, those conversations where it's so dry, you only get past, like, how are you kind of situation, yeah, that's cool. But, like, if someone asks you the question, I feel like you should at least, you know, have the courtesy to be like, nah, like, I'm not feeling it, you know what I mean? But that's cool. End game is, didn't get a text back, still haven't. That's cool though. I almost feel like if someone doesn't text you back, then, like, don't feel bad about yourself. Because I know for me, I always like to blame it on myself. I'm always like, okay, what did I say? Was I too aggressive? Like, yo, was I not funny? Like, you know, sometimes I know I can get carried away. So I'm like, yo, like, what did I do? But you know what? I just want everyone out there to know, like, if a date doesn't work out, it's not you. You know what I mean? It's almost like it's like a circle and a square trying to fit together, and it just doesn't work. But, like, at the end of the day, just know, like, there's somebody out there for everybody, okay? And, like, don't let these little experiences, like, help, like, have you give up hope. Because I still have hope out there, to be honest. So that's cool. Then get text back, y'all. But leave a comment below, like, if there's an experience, like, that you went on, whether it's, like, online dating or meeting someone in person and just going on another date, like, if you've been ghosted, and if you have been ghosted, like, how you handle the situation. Because I know some of us girls be out here like, yo, I'm about to cuss this out, you know what I mean? So I hear that. But anyways, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to press that button below.